I'm going to be showing you guys the most overpowered method to getting prismatic eggs, elixir, and Sundays with no problem at all, but it's definitely going to require a little bit of grinding and a good bit of items as well. But this method is super helpful and will definitely give you the chance that you need to get one of those secret pets. But before we get into this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to support the channel. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you really enjoy pet catchers trading and or entering giveaways, then make sure to join my Discord server by clicking the link in the description down below. Without further ado, let's get on to this method and get you guys some items. So as you guys already know, there's 4 merchants in the game that give you really good items, or at least have a chance to, and they are the Easter Shop in Pet Park, which is only here for a limited time, Gem Trader, which is in Sunset Shores, the Black Market, which is in Magma Basin, and the last and final one, which is the Prize Counter in Hyperwave Arcade. Now, the best merchant to get a lot of prismatic items from, and just a lot of rare items in general, would be the Prize Counter. As you can see, I already got prismatic paint here for a pretty cheap price as well, especially if you have a lot of tokens, which they are fairly easy to get. So you really shouldn't have a problem, but you can just keep resetting this over and over and get really good items. Now, like I said, that is a really good merchant to get a lot of good items from, especially rare ones at that, but all these merchants are going to be used in this method. But like I said, you will need some items, and you could do this without them as well, but this method works best if you have this specific item, and that is prismatic tomes. So as long as you have these prismatic tomes, you can actually farm every last merchant in the area to get the best items out of them. Now, obviously, you're going to need resources such as, other items specifically for the Easter shop, tokens, coins, gems, all that types of stuff. So if you have a good bit of each, then you should have no problem with getting the items that you want. But the reason this method is so overpowered is because in the brand new Easter shop, which is only here a limited time, like I said before, you can actually get prismatic mystery eggs from it. And this is the only merchant in the game that actually sells them. So as you can see inside the Easter shop here is a prismatic mystery egg, and there's actually 2 of them in stock because of the upgrade I have, but I already bought one. As you can see, it only costs 7 prismatic Sundays, and that's because I have all the merchant talents. So if you want to get the most out of this method, you want to make sure you have all of the merchant talents. So as you can see inside the talent tree here is all the merchant talents. The only ones you should have are these ones if you want, the items to be cheaper, which obviously you do. And then also shop stock increase, which you have a chance for it to increase the item, which is, 2 limit, 3 limit, all that types of stuff. Then you have both of the shop stock upgrades, which actually increases the limit of that specific item when the shop resets, or how many you want to buy. And then bigger shop, which actually adds plus 1 more item slot to every merchant, giving you a chance for rarer items or just another item in general. Now, do not buy this upgrade, which is buy all shop stock. This is pretty useless. You can literally just go buy them yourself, unless you're lazy enough to where you just want to click one item and it buys them all. But either way, this is really not necessary. So as long as you have the cheap upgrades, the shop stock upgrade, and the bigger shop upgrade, you should be good to go, and this method will work perfect for you. But like I said, specifically with the prismatic tomes, all you gotta do is go into your inventory, use a prismatic tome, it resets all the merchants. Then you just go to each merchant and check out all the items. You definitely want to go for the prismatic Sundays more than anything, because if you're going to farm out prismatic mystery eggs, you're going to need as many Sundays as possible. Now, like I said before, with those upgrades like cheaper shop and more item stock, once you go into a merchant, you will see the extra item, which is right here, because by default there will only be 3 items per merchant, and you can see that it's already cheaper as well. So the default price for 1 prismatic mystery egg without the upgrades is 8 prismatic Sundays, and it bumps it down to 7, giving you a better opportunity to get them, and obviously, a discount. But a ton of people are doing this method, and it's the easiest way to farm prismatic eggs as of right now. As you can see in my inventory, I actually have 35 from doing this method, 115 prismatic elixirs, prismatic paint, and then 1 prismatic Sunday, because I use them all, and a ton of different items. I also farm other items with this: eggs, tomes, potions, all that types of stuff, and even cherries and a bunch of other stuffs as well. So as you can see, it works pretty good, and I definitely recommend it. Now, if you want another alternative to do this, well, you're pretty much just gonna have to go to each and every merchant when the time actually resets. Now, you can check every merchant a guaranteed 24 times per day because the whole hourly countdown. But if you use a timeful tome, then you'll be able to check it a lot more because, well, it will refresh a lot faster. So timeful tome is pretty much the only other alternative to getting them done faster, but other than that, you're gonna have to wait hourly each time. Now, if you're worried about using a bunch of prismatic tomes and maybe losing them, 90% of the time you have a chance of getting a prismatic tome back, especially if you have every last talent upgrade that I just told you. If you have all of those stacked together, then you should have no problem with getting a prismatic tome and even more back once you use one. But on a regular, if I use a prismatic tome, I would say I get around 2 to 6 prismatic Sundays each time, sometimes even more if you're lucky, but most of the time that's usually what I get when it comes down to prismatic Sundays, and obviously I'll get a bunch of other items as well. But make sure to definitely abuse this as much as you possibly can before this Easter shop goes away, because like I said, this is the only merchant in the game that sells prismatic mystery eggs. Without this shop, it's really not that overpowered, so this is the best chance you got of getting them and getting secret pets as well. So definitely abuse it before the shop goes away. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you found it helpful. If you guys have any questions regarding this video and or pet catchers in general, then let me know in the comment section down below. But thank you guys again for watching. I really do appreciate it. This is the end of the video, so make sure to smash the like button, click that subscribe button, and click the notification bell to never miss an upload. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.